the next question I have for you is, because we know that, you've left us here in Nigeria to international status. So I know that, like, there are many people out there, they are trying to, also break that barrier. How do I, position myself to get, seen by international companies? And you've been there and you've done that. So what's your answer to that question? What should they do?
Very simple. Apply.
Period. Simple.
Apply. Like, it's not more than that. You get rejections. We all did.
Yeah.
Just, if you are working, just create time, like some 30 minutes to 1 hour. Just go on. I use Angel List mostly, but there are a bunch of them. Just go and apply. Even if you don't meet the requirements, just apply. So that will sort of gauge your ability, your skill, so you know like what you're going for.
Yeah.
And I'll say, okay, also matters your resume. Like when I was writing my resume, like my sister was helping me review it. So my sister is a lot more experienced than me.
Yeah.
She works with Shopify. So
shout out to your sister. She's coming on this show, by the way, very soon.
So she reviewed the resume. There are a bunch of points that she made. People like to see numbers, how well you improved something, the amount of time it took you to develop this, like how good you improve performance, how well you collaborate on teams. Yeah, those little things are what people are actually looking out for. Like initially my resume was like 2-3 pages. When she looked at it, it's now like 1 page, but it's one solid page.
One solid page, yeah. One solid page rather than 5 pages of nothing.
I was just looking for a way to occupy space.
Yeah. So you've mentioned, Angel List.
Yes.
Is there any other one you recommend aside Angel List?
It's Angel List me I use mostly. I don't know. I didn't keep track of the other ones. There are a couple of them. I think I applied on Stack Overflow at some point. I was looking for money.
Okay, so Angel List and also really work on your resume. Yep. But there's some. This might be laughable, right? But there's some people probably watching. They don't have experience, like zero. But they are also looking to break into international space. So, because you said, talk about, numbers. Obviously, this kind of person does not even have numbers to start with. So, what's your advice to them? What should they do?
I would say they are different roles for different people. For me, I was applying for intermediate, mid-level.
Intermediate, okay.
If you are coming in as entry level or like for internship, you would see opportunities out there. Like they'll not expect you to have some super amazing CV or anything. Just write the experience you have. Then it will be mostly little projects you've worked on. And another thing about getting like remote gigs is your ability to ace interviews. It cannot be over exaggerated.
Tell us more about acing interviews.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot of confidence. Aside from the hard skills that you'd have, you need communication, soft skills, and you need to show confidence that you know what you're doing. And even when you lose track of things, you don't have to like. Some people stiffen up and then they start going south and all. It's okay to make mistakes. Yeah. Interviewers, or at least non-Nigerian interviewers, they are not expecting you to be perfect. I mean, I certainly made mistakes in my own interview, but it's not like you make it look like you're some robot that can get everything right. So it's all about having the hard skills, know how to defend your skills, have some soft skills, and have some confidence.
Knowing how to defend your skills, I think that's a very that's words of wisdom right there.
Don't write what you don't know.
Yeah, you have to be able to defend it as well, communicate it with clarity as well if you're looking to break into the international space. Yeah, you've heard it from the from the pros. From the pros. Okay, so we've talked enough about the the tech space. You've given us great words of wisdom. Now I say wisdoms, great words of wisdom.
Yeah, I see that mistake right there. Admit that you made a mistake and correct yourself. Simple.
Wow, that was a good learning point right there. Killing it. Okay, so now let's go into your personal life. Yikes. So we know you're always working, but like I know that there's another part of your life aside work.
Well,
So, what do you do for fun aside work? How's a day like in your life?
a typical work day for me is I try to do focus work for about 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours. Then in between, I can still be working and maybe not be so focused and all.
Yeah.
Then aside from that, regular, I work from home, so I don't have to do any commuting and all. I press my phone. I play my guitar.
You play
I
guitar?
just
Nice.
yeah, I do.
Nice.
I also have a family member.
Remember.
Her name is Snow. She's my dog. She literally keeps me company. She's the one that keeps me company at home. I stay alone, so
Yeah.
so she practically somehow owns the house. Snow.
For those who don't know, Snow is actually here with us.
Snow,
Come on,
babes.
Snow. Snow. Nice.
Yep.
I mean, I wish I had a dog too, you know.
Careful what you wish for.
I heard that they are really like having a child.
They are like children for life. Just they never grow old on you. I just chill really. Then weekends I try to go out because I am looking for some work-life balance, like people say.
Yeah. Which is very important, work-life balance.
It's very important because those initial 3 to 4 years, I was killing myself. It was
Work.
like 98% work. I shone a lot of my friends and they were beefing me. But yeah, so because I went through all of that, I decided to, like, you know, when it's work time, it's work time.
It's
When
work time,
it's
yeah.
not work time, I take my time off. And yeah, I try to go out more. Let me breathe more fresh air.
I mean, now
Yes,
just
no.
spend small, you know.
Well, it's Lagos now,
Small
so
dollars
there's no
here
way
and there.
you go out. The savings are correct, so no.
Oh my God. I think you mentioned something that was really like important to note, because some people view like this tech space as, oh, once you enter, like automatic lounging. But you just stated that you actually had to spend the past 3-4 years building, putting in the work, and now you're like, you know, trying to, you know, enjoy the money here and there. That's what happens when, you know, you start reaping the fruit of your labor. So it's not a fast just wake up and the money has dropped.
Yeah, a lot of people misunderstand tech, like, oh, I want to enter tech, you look rich and all. You just dive in and you start counting money. How? Like, I worked what, 3-4 places before I got this remote gig, and they have all been Nigerian companies, throat cutting. You'd work late into the evenings, you wake up in the morning, there are a bunch of bugs waiting for you. Like, it's
let's even dive into that, like the difference between working in a Nigerian tech company and working in a foreign tech company. Let's talk about it. Let's maybe break some tables. So what
the difference is clear. The difference is clear.
So
I would say, for while I would not like generalize all companies in Nigeria are the same, or all companies remote are the same. In a more general sense, Nigerian companies, they don't know boundaries. Like, you would see in your offer letter, you may have to work up to this time, or you may have to work weekends, depending on this and that, and the flow of the company and products and all of that. And they were not joking.
they didn't lie.
Nope, there was no lying there. You are going to do that. You are going to do that work.
Work-life balance where?
Guy, that shit is in the mud.
Get to.
Like, at some point in one of the companies I worked in Nigeria, I had to clear demand. Like, see, my weekends are my weekends. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Don't go there, because it was
boundary.
getting like
In-laws,
choking. I'm like, I don't even have time to rest well. I don't go out. I'm just in the house pressing my laptop for you. Like, weekdays are not enough. I don't have to do weekends. Nah.
So aside work-life balance, which is obviously key, is there any other thing that, you know, we're like, wow, like there's really a difference, the disparity is clear? Money.
Yes.
Of course. Of course.
Well, money in the sense that Naira is
Naira
is Naira, and foreign currency is foreign currency. You can fill in the blanks there.
How about culture? What else? I don't know, just
culture is, well, my company is German, so there's a whole bunch of culture different which you have to adjust to. Even though people try to keep an open mind on my team, like we try to like, okay, we are a diverse group, so let's keep an open mind for everybody in the group. So I would say everybody treads a lot more carefully. So it's not like anybody will just step on your toes or anything like that. So it's a lot of culture difference.
I definitely understand. Yeah.
I mean, if there's no Nigerian on your team, there's nobody you can speak PG with. You just have to
speak with English, Queen's English.
I'm telling you.
Funny, interesting. So, we've tackled this whole tech part, and we're diving more into like, we actually already started conversation on the personal side of things. So I think the next thing I want to dive into is relationships. So, because I know that like we are friends, and I know that you don't, even though you're attempting to not go out much, you don't really
Jesus, why now?
You don't really go out so much yet.
Why now?
So
why did you be like this?
Obviously, relationships. When you get to work so much, you tend to find more people in your workspace because there's no other place of meeting new people.
Well,
that's the I don't know what to call it, but what's your take on office romance?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I personally have not had office romance, but I heard it can get messy.
Of course.
Well, I would rather not, because she can get really messy. So nah.
Interesting. Yeah. So let's dive into finances, right? Like earning all this money. What would we say your behavior is like towards money? You know.
My behavior towards money. I think I'm a saver. Yeah, actually, I think I'm a saver. When it comes to like expenses and all, yeah, I'll spend, but it's not like I'll be like stingy with myself or anything.
Yeah,
I would spend on myself, but I would save. If I invest, I would say not really. I'll probably put my money somewhere that maybe there's some constant like
returns.
Yes,
fixed returns.
Yes,
nothing
fixed
risky,
returns.
Just
because I am not really. I have tried the whole trying to be actively investing, and it was stressful for me. There's a lot of things to keep track of and all of that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stick to
just saving.
Just put my money somewhere. Let it shall not be diminishing.
Let's just be.
It can be growing small. I'm fine. That's fine.
Interesting. Good. So, that's how you are personally with money. But let's paint a scenario where you have a partner, right? And like, how do you think your relationship with money would be with your partner? What's the dynamics going to be like? Is it a situation where like both of you are really transparent with your finances, or is it a situation where guy, now you go pay all the bills, or what's it like? What's the dynamics like, or what do you think the dynamics would be like if you were in a serious relationship?
Okay, I was going to ask first, because if it's not a serious something, please keep your money, I'll keep my money. We can be spending one. But in case of serious relationships, like I prefer, I say transparency. Okay, let's say we are about the same earning power and all of that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in all this. The guy spends all the money. I believe in balance and also covering for each other. Yes, there are down times, now. Sometimes money no good day, and like you help the person pad, and then vice versa.
And with splitting bills, I don't think you covered that.
Oh, splitting bills. Actually, let me put it this way. So I would prefer, if I were to arrange the finances between the person and I would prefer like we have some combined card we spend from. So we'll throw money in it.
Yeah.
We'll both throw money in it and spend from it. Yeah, there are times we'll still spend from our own personal norms, but yeah, more like a combined.
So a combination of joint accounts
Yes.
and separate.
Yes, please
accounts.
always have that separate account.
Emphasis on always.
Always. But yeah,
That's interesting. So our next segment, we're going into the games. And the rule of the game is I'm going to give you about 3 riddles which you have to answer correctly. And you cannot use the words yes or no. Okay. When you fail any, you drop bar. You guys drop bar. And obviously the bar will go to, one of our viewers that are viewing.
okay.
Good. The first question here is,
It's a bit simple.
or the first riddle rather, is why did the developer go broke? Why? Why did the developer go broke?
Wait first. The developer go broke.
Why did the developer
Just that. No,
just that? Why did he go broke?
No, much of my money.
Just why
wait.
did the developer go broke?
How or why?
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 Hey.
Why?
This one is hard though.
Should I tell you the answer?
Wait first, wait. Okay, tell me.
The developer went broke because he used up all his
All is what?
cash. See?
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
That is why the developer went broke.
I did not say that one. I did not. Oh wow. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're welcome. Welcome. Now, the next riddle.
Hit me.
I think this is, an easy one.
Don't jinx it. Just hit me.
What has to be broken before you can use it?
Before I can use it.
Yeah.
Is this a developer joke or riddle?
The developer really has passed.
Okay. Is it an egg?
It's asking me.
Wait. Is egg? I know there's to break for it. Wait. What has egg? Egg.
You're sure that it's
Yes, egg.
Did you just say yes?
No, shit. Oh no. No, you're cutting that part. That part is not part of the video. No, I did not say anything. I said egg. I said
you
egg.
were correct, but you said yes. And you even said no to add to everything. So now you're owing us twice. Now the last,
1.5.
which the last but not the least. What can you keep after giving it to someone?
Hey, sound looks simple, but
What can you
wait. Give. What can you give?
What can you keep
Keep.
after giving it to someone?
I promise now.
Are you sure?
It's a promise. I ain't saying jack shit.
Okay, you were right.
Yes.
1/3.
I said it after you have said I'm right, so it does not count. It does not count. 1/3. At least no will do.
Okay, well, I'll let that slide. 1/3.
That's right. Yeah. You know, I say my school fees with.
So before we call it a wrap, you have to tell the audience to do something.
Okay.
You have to tell them to like this video, subscribe to this channel, everything, share, comment, let them know.
See, you all better like this video because I'm in it. 1. Subscribe to this channel. It's hot.
2.
Which other one?
I'm counting it. Comment, share.
Okay. Comments, drop your comments. She's going to give me all. I'm going to see all of them.
Yes, definitely.
And then share with your friends, share with your colleagues, share with your family, share with everybody.
Period. Bye, guys.
Bye.